So Jack is stuck between two worlds. He's not alive and he's not dead. Okay? I'm cutting to the chase here. So they get him on the big ship, and they're trying to figure out the secret to what the puzzle is about how to get him back to life. And he finally figures out that they have to flip the boat upside down and go against all logic. They literally have to rock the boat to get the boat to flip over so that he can be reborn.
So everybody can enter the real world.
Yeah. Okay, that's one. So what I want...
So Chris, the bells are ringing around entering the new world, baby.
I'll dance to anything. So literally, whomever wrote Pirates didn't know probably what they were writing, but they were channeling information that was coming into the field so that the general public, in a really creative, entertaining way, could start to get that they had to quit thinking logically in everything that they approach life with. When people used to come in to study with me, the first thing I'd say to them is, you have to throw everything out about acting you've ever known. Forget everything that you ever learned in college from any other teacher. Can you do that? Because if you can do that, I can really teach you how to have a high as an actor. Oh, yeah, I can do that. So don't look at the material. Don't know what you're going to do. Get your energy really high. Make it all about the other person, and that's all you do. Oh, okay. And then I go out into the lobby, and everybody's here with their script, like this, because they could not let go of the old fear that they couldn't do it. So therefore, they'd get up, and they've already watched themselves do it 1,500 times in the lobby, and they wonder why they're not in the moment. And that's what we're doing in life. We are replaying all of the old scenes, all of the old memories, all of the old fears, and expecting to create something new. You know, Einstein, what's his quote? You're so much better at this than I am.
The problem cannot be solved at the same level of consciousness that created it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You can't solve a problem with the same consciousness that created it.
Exactly.
Correct. Right. Mm-hmm.
You have to leave everything you know and open yourself up to scene stealer. Open yourself up to all probabilities. And you can't be open to all probabilities unless you are what? Harmonious creation in every moment.
Ta-da! How are we doing? Good. So who's stuck? Who has something valuable? What do you got?
Don, you have a question.
Well, it was just a question.
Hold on. My husband will be mad at me.
I'll come up. I had a procedure.
The sound guy has to turn the mic on.
Now see what a wonderful
great,
moment that was. What a great moment.
The sound guy didn't turn his own mic on. Okay, now my procedural question before about finding energy, when you would say, okay, here's this dream that someone has and it vibrates out to here, how do we know that that's what was required? Because when the person starts thinking of their dream, of course they're going to vibrate higher. And
Not necessarily.
No?
No, not necessarily, because
A lot of people vibrate smaller thinking of their dream. So you have to move in consciousness into the space. Remember, every time we tried to get a measurement was what would it feel like? Very subjective question.
Right.
What would it feel like to be in the success of that dream?
See, her vibration was very low when she was thinking about her dream of a SAG card because I don't know how to get it. I don't know how I'm ever going to get it. I don't know where to go. I don't know who's going to help me with it.
But I'm talking about the rods, though.
Right. So the second level when I get a measurement was to add, to the best of your ability. See, that's the whole thing I've been talking about in the secret. They say all you got to do is put your order into the universe and then act as if. Right? It's the act as if that's hard to hold. That's the vibration that's hard to hold. In a moment, can you imagine what it feels like? We can get a reading in that moment. It's holding that vibration, which is why you can't create the dream. If you were able to hold the vibration, you'd be living the dream. Right? So we just get a reading. It's just a reading to say, okay, look, it's looking like.
But we haven't gotten to your question yet, have we?
You know, I think it's out of the, it's like impeding progress. I think I'll save this question for a different time.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay, well,
You keep backing away from it, Don,
Well, the question,
and I keep saying, bring your question,
okay, well,
and you keep saying no.
Well, my question is then, when you measure out to here, in other words, you measure, the person's here, and they measure to here initially, and then they think about the dream of.
Wait, let's use you. Let's use you. Come here. Come here. I'll show you.
Sure.
Let's.
Okay, but I still want to hear the question first.
I think I did hear the question.
Well, the question is, how does saying energy has to be out to a certain point? How does that become the measure by which?
Good. Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Everybody understand? Why is it that when your energy comes out further, it's better?
With the rods, we've been measuring several different things. Some of you have been tracking, and somewhere something got dropped. So it got probably dropped in more than one place, which is why Don is now being the clear place for it. Okay? So let's be clear on this and watch again what it is that we're measuring. Okay? So without doing anything, Don's in his question of, I'm not sure I got this, I'm not sure I understood it, wait a minute, I'm trying to clarify something, and then Dee's playing energy games with me, and what's that, and oh my God, and I love Dee, and wait a minute, and da-da-da, right? Okay, so there's Don in his consciousness as it is now, right? So there's the now place. Clear? That's the now place. Okay. Now, I've measured several different things, so let's go to your question, which is how do you know where the measurement of the dream is? Okay, now, what I know about your dream is that you are not right now able to hold the vibration that causes you to be living the dream. But you do have the creative capacity to imagine what it would be like to be the dream, right? To feel it. So it'll come into you in a wave, a sense of from yourself, the information will come about what that would be like. So let's use the work that you and I were involved in yesterday, which would be the other side of the valley. Yes? Okay? So just for a moment, allow your eyes to close. Allow it to come to you about what it would feel like to be living your life at that place where everything is coming from, you're living from the other side now. Right? Huh? Yeah, you're okay. You there? So nod your head when you're there. You got it? You got it? Okay. So here the rods are moving. See where you just did that? That's what I measured now. Your sense of being in the dream fulfilled. I measured that here. Okay, do you see? That's how far for that dream to be realized, your energy got to be that far.
No, that's my question.
Okay, good.
Why does that define how my energy has to be for it to be realized? Is not that just simply my energy being radiated because I'm in that place at this moment in time?
Let me act something. Okay, so I'm here, and you're interested in knowing whether I'm interested in you. Okay? Okay. Now, I can stand this close to you. You think I'm interested?